What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another edition of the Sundown Series, where today we'll be talking about Mitchell County, North Carolina. Mitchell County is a county located in the U.S. state of North Carolina. As of the 2010 census, the population was 15,579. Its county seat is Bakersville, population 454, elevation 2470. The county is home to the mineral city of the world, Spruce Pine and Roan Mountain, which includes the world's largest natural rhododendron. I probably completely butchered that entire word. Garden, and the longest stretch of grassy bald in the Appalachian Range. Throughout the year, such festivals as North Carolina Mineral and Gem Festival in North Carolina, that R word, festival bring many people to the area. Mitchell County was one of the three entirely dry counties in North Carolina, along with Graham and Yancey, but in March 2009, after much controversy, the town of Spruce Pine approved beer, wine, and ABC store sales. However, alcohol sales are still illegal in the areas of the county outside of the town of Spruce Pine, except areas within 1.5 air miles of the Blue Ridge Parkway. By 1899, Mitchell County had a sundown town policy of preventing Black Americans from living or working in the county. By the early 1920s, Black Americans began working and living in the county in larger numbers, especially as mine workers and as convict laborers, constructing local infrastructure, including new state highways such as what is now known as U.S. Highway 19E. In September 1923, a 75-year-old white woman named Alice Thomas accused John Goss, an escaped Black convict laborer, of attacking her. And I'll put that in quotations. Y'all pretty much can tell what I'm trying to say. A white mob formed in Spruce Pine, and when they could not locate the fugitive Goss, the mob, which included members of the Klan, forced nearly all of the Black people onto train cars heading out of the county. Governor Cameron Morrison, an ally of the infrastructure, construction, and mining industries, declared martial law and called in the National Guard in an attempt to stop the mob violence. But by the time the Guard units arrived 2 days later, the Black mine and construction laborers had already been driven from the county. The National Guard occupied Spruce Pine for nearly 2 weeks. Despite Morrison's declaration of martial law having little effect, it was the first time the martial law was declared in response to an incident of mass racial violence in the United States ever. Ultimately, 86 members of the white supremacist mob were indicted for their actions, many of whom pled guilty to minor offenses. Goss was arrested in Hickory 4 days after the alleged attack, and at the orders of the governor, jailed in Raleigh to avert lynching. He was tried 3 weeks later in Mitchell County, convicted by jury after 5 minutes of deliberation, and executed by electrocution. The population of this county has actually dropped since 2010 from 15,579 to 14,903. The racial makeup of the county is 97.87% white, 0.22% Black, 0.45% Native American, 0.20% Asian. 0.20% Asian, 0.66% from other races, and 0.60% from 2 or more races. 1.98% of the population were Hispanic or Latino of any race. So they gave you a little bit more backstory. Like I said, when it comes to the Sundown Series and the stuff that I find, some will give more information than others, and this one really went into a particular story. And it's crazy. They said that this is the first time where they had to use the National Guard in that way for anything in the United States. And when you look at it like right now and how they deploy the National Guard when it comes to issues dealing with Black people, it just seems that history is just flowing like a stream. It's just like it just activates when it's supposed to. But that's crazy. All over an allegation. Something else that still goes on today. But this concludes this edition of the Sundown Series. Of course, I know there's more information out there. And of course, if you live in the state of North Carolina or heard of Mitchell County, you can feel free to let me know some more additional information down in the comments.